volunteer training. With us is Manoj, our CEO. Okay, my name is Chidimamba. I'm the head of support, head of the support team. So my job is to help you to succeed as a volunteer via SkilledUp Life. So that is why I'm here today. Um, I really appreciate you guys for signing up with SkilledUp Life, because if we don't have volunteers, then it will be very difficult to actualize our mission. And that mission is to help you guys to become, better in your various profession by helping you to gain the relevant experience you need that will help you to get that dream job. So Skilled Up Life is a platform that gives you the opportunity to learn how to be a professional, as in how to be an expert in what you do. I know that you have at least you have some experience, and sometimes join us because not because they are seeking to maybe gain experience. Some are actually experts who have come to give back to the society. But whatever category you may be, I want to appreciate you, for being a kind of being a part of our dream, which is to make the world a better place, by helping people to, become employable and be useful to themselves and to the society. So let's go straight to the business of today. And the reason for this training is over time we have come to realize that some people are not able to utilize Skilled Up Life because they don't have they are not doing the right thing. They are not following the right approach. So that is the reason we have decided to organize this training. We want to help you to get the best out of Skilled Up Life. So because you're here today, I know you have already created an account. So after creating an account, the next thing is what we want to talk about, which is about the most important thing you do on Skilled Up Life, and that is creating a good profile. I don't need to tell you what Skilled Up Life is about. I know so many of you have joined us on LinkedIn over and time again. So for you to gain access to that volunteer opportunity, you should have a good profile. Just like when you're applying for a job, you need a good resume or CV to impress the recruiter. In this case, the companies that you are going to be volunteering for want to know a little bit about you. So it's your profile that will tell them who you are and help them to assess you better. So you start by setting up your profile. Once you have created an account with Skilled Up Life, you are in your account because after completing your profile, you are logged into your dashboard. The first thing you do is you scroll down in that dashboard. I'll show you my dashboard now uh, to demonstrate what I'm saying. So you scroll down in your dashboard, and this is my dashboard. So once you log into your dashboard, your account, this is the page it will take you to. So you scroll down the left-hand side. I hope you can see my cursor. You scroll down this way. Hello?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. So you scroll down the left-hand side this way, and the first thing you see here is update profile. You click on it, and when you click on update profile, it will bring you to this page where you enter your information. So in case somebody asks for your profile link. This is also where you find your profile link. So this is if you need to copy it, maybe submit it somewhere, this is where you copy it from. And on this profile, you should have your picture. You can see my picture uploaded. So the picture, the size should be 500, less than 500 KB. So that's about the size of a passport photo for those that may not have an idea of what 500 KB is. So you keep resizing it till it fits and you upload. You can have a cover photo if you choose, but it's not compulsory. And you have other information. Your phone number is also important because sometimes you try to reach out to people via phone. So if you don't have a correct phone number, we cannot reach out to you. Then here, the About Me section. This is very important. This is just an introduction of who you are. Here, you talk about the reason why you are the right candidate for that volunteer opportunity. Please make sure it's good. Make it look good and attract, give the company a reason to want to have you on their team. The next is updates, skills, and experience. So here you enter your education information. If you have any experience at all, it's important you put it here. And try to highlight the value you brought to whatever project or work, or probably another volunteer experience you had. Always project value, project skills, things you did that made you to stand out is important. And here, you can talk about any award you have. Then the last part is the skills. These skills could be soft skills or technical skills.
Oh, what is this now?
Please, hello, please mute yourself. So these skills is very important. Mention them. And as you are mentioning each of those skills, you also try to rate yourself. Like in my case, I said data entry, and I gave myself 100%. So I believe I'm good at this. That's why I've rated myself 100. So the same thing applies to you. So this is one of the things that will help the company to know whether you fit into their role. So this is basically the things that are important in your profile. There's also a place for a video. It's not compulsory, but if you think you have you want to talk about yourself in a video, it makes you stand out because the company will be attracted to view your video first. So this is where you have that. You can use YouTube to create the video. You create the video and upload on YouTube or any other platform. You can share the link. Then you paste here. So this is basically how your profile should look like. And another thing that is important here is your social network. Please make sure you have your LinkedIn. If you are on LinkedIn, I guess most of you are on LinkedIn, your LinkedIn URL should be here. It helps us to track you faster because some of you do not respond to emails. So have this and let it be in this format: https://linkedin.com/in/your user ID. So it helps us to reach out to you faster. So this is about the profile. We want you to have a good profile, and we want you to be the best candidate for any role you apply for. I want you to know that sometimes we have over 50 candidates on a particular opportunity. So if you are not good, if you are not presenting yourself in the best light, you may not stand a chance. So you need to do this. Another thing I want to talk about briefly before we go to question and answer is I want to talk about attitude. This is very important. Some of us are good. We have the requisite skills, but what we lack is attitude. when some of us get the opportunity to volunteer and we begin to show some negative attitude, this is not um, allowed in Skilled Up Life. We want to build a healthy community where our volunteers can kind of work with tech startups to build viable projects. So put on your best attitude so that you will not be a kind of a stumbling block to the success of the project. So there should be mutual respect wherever you find yourself. You collaborate with others, you know, and try to network and build healthy relationships that will help your your career. So I don't want to go on and on about that. So let me stop here and allow you guys to ask your questions. Perhaps maybe as you ask your questions, I will know other areas you want me to address. So you can unmute, or if you have a question, please, you can raise your hand by clicking the hand icon.
Chidima, can you close down the presentation then?
Okay. Please go ahead and ask your question. We have a very limited time for this training.
You are here to learn about SkilledUp Life. So if you don't ask questions, you will not learn. So the best way to do is to engage. You need to unmute, obviously talk to...
Hello.
Hi.
Zach Abdullah Muhammad Jakite from Accra, Temagana. Hello once again.
Hi, Zach.
Hello, please go ahead. We can hear you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chidima. I was following the presentation about signing up. So particularly for me, I had training done with Google on digital marketing training. That was 2 years ago. So that's the fundamental digital like marketing skill I have actually. Aside web hosting skills I have for like websiting and a little bit of telemarketing. So in terms of doing the video presentation, because I want my information to tally according to what I have and maybe per where I'm from. I want to know how maybe I'll present like the information according to the way maybe the company needs my information to be presented. Maybe from me coming from Ghana like this, maybe there's a way my CV or information should be arranged according to maybe the standards of SkilledUp. So I just wanted to know if maybe per how I'm going to present myself, maybe in the video side, aside the parts of the description of the bio, should it be in the same pattern or should there be a particular structure that I'll go about in doing the presentation before submitting my, like updating my information on the platform? That's what I'd like to know.
Okay, Zach, thank you for that question. You appear to be multi-skilled. You have a digital marketing skills. Did you say websites or what did you call, or telemarketing, right? Did I hear you
Yes,
right?
please. I run, yes, I design websites. I also do telemarketing, CPA, pay-per-click acquisitions. I do this thing, e-commerce or hosting too. I can design a website, this thing, transfer packages or products from different e-commerce shops, Alibaba, eBay, all of that. And I run all of, and I do extra this thing like Python, JavaScript, encoding, HTML encoding too. I'm just trying to build that up a little bit. So that's just a few things that I've been able to cover up within the past 3 years, and that has
Okay.
been through Google.
Okay. Do you have a like portfolio of some of the things you have done?
I have all of it. I have APKs. I have even my information already registered on Google. So I have like a web directory on the search engines.
Okay. The best way to go about this is you should have a focus. Okay, particularly when you have skills that are not exactly related. For instance, if your aspiration is to become maybe an expert in the field of web development or something, let everything on your portfolio, sorry, on your profile be about
Yes,
website design. Just focus on that so that a glance on your profile will reveal that this person is, the experience is tailored towards web design or web development. Because when you
that's
have
true.
too many things on your profile, sometimes it gets it's like you're wearing too many hats, and sometimes it doesn't give out the right vibe sometimes.
Exactly. Yes.
So just concentrate on the particular skill you're projecting. It's not like
Okay.
like you can mention other skills under, for instance, the skills you possess. But when it comes to your about me session,
Yes.
concentrate on a particular niche or skill so that every focus will be on that. And when you come down to the work experience session, mention the project you have done in that area. Be elaborate, talk about it in a way that somebody can, actually appreciate what you've done. Mention if you built a particular thing, mention it, try
Yes.
to be as descriptive as possible. Okay.
Okay. So like more of like the milestones and all of that, or maybe certain like as you're saying, documented milestones, evidences of works done.
I think
Yeah.
I think what you need to work out is what is it that you want to get out of Skilled Up Life? Because the whole idea of Skilled Up Life is that we are giving you a chance to improve or gain new experiences and skills. And at the end of that, you should have enough to go and get a job, or if you wish to follow a freelance path, you should have something that you could demonstrate. So you got to work out saying, what is it that you want out of this?
Yeah. I really want to be part of SkilledUp itself and build my tech skill and knowledge within SkilledUp.
So thank
Maybe
you. What is it that you want to do at, let's say you join my team, but what is it that you want to do to get, because we don't provide jobs, we only give you opportunity, and you have to make sure that we don't give advice on career path. So you got to work that out, saying where do you want to end up after you spend 3 months, or how, because we have some people stay with us for longer. What is it that you want to get out? I mean, it's easy. You could have the Skill Up Life in your CV and LinkedIn profile and some idea about what you've done, but this is not just a fun thing. This is real, and you have to get a benefit. We ourselves have to get a benefit, and you got to work it out, saying what is that benefit you're going to get.
perfect. What I want to become a professional, very well professional web designer, programmer itself, with through my participation with SkilledUp. I want to at least be able to solidify myself within the web development and digital marketing.
Okay, so I think we can have another chat, but let's see whether anyone else got some questions. I mean, you could maybe maybe we can catch up afterwards. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Hi.
Okay.
Go on.
Okay. Sorry. Zach, I want you
Yes.
to know that you can also volunteer with SkilledUp, okay, or via SkilledUp Live in various niches. For instance, since you're interested in so many things, you
Yes.
can maybe start with that web design or web development. And when you have completed the term and you're okay, maybe you may decide to have a comeback, later on to do maybe something like on digital marketing or just any other thing of interest. But each time you're having a comeback, your profile should reflect what you have in mind, as in what you kind of intend to achieve on that volunteer exercise. I don't know whether I'm making any sense.
Yes, yes, you are 100%. Yes, I like the clarification itself from both sides. At least my mind is more poised on how to identify what I want.
So
Okay.
in terms of web design, what type of web design? So, okay. I think, Zach, let's have a chat afterwards, because otherwise we're not going to give a chance for others. So there's a question from Babajide. Is there any opportunity for a photographer? So all our opportunities, including our customers, are all remote. So if you want to be a photographer, I think that's not possible unless you tell me otherwise. Do you want to speak, and maybe we can have a chat? What do you mean by photography?
Can you do video editing? Sometimes you get opportunities on video editing. I guess that is related to photography as well.
Yeah, exactly.
So Babaji there, do you want to unmute and ask the question and we can have a chat? Okay, so then we have, that's the only one other than Kasaraj. You're saying good evening to you as well. Okay, so Kunle, what I can do is I can go and take a look at your applications. Chidima, please chat while I.
Can I
Okay.
just can I
Yes.
just speak?
Yeah.
Okay, please go ahead, Kunle.
Yes, because I applied on the platform because I've been into project management before I went into data science and all that, and I applied to a couple of organizations on the platform, but never got a response. But right now, because right now I'm in North America right now, and I'm wondering whether because of whether the time difference will make any change to my application. So that's the position I am right now, and I'm willing to offer. The 3 month service. While I'm doing some other things, I can build up my skills in data analysis or data science, and I'm willing to skill up at the same time. I actually studied at was it Utiva. I went through Utiva stuff, but I don't know whether when I registered myself on the platform, whether it was not done. But I don't know what happened because I never got any response, or probably my profile is not well documented there. I don't know.
Okay, so based on what I can see, you have applied for 4 roles. Now 2 are with, I believe, customers that no longer with us. You have
All
one
right.
of project manager with VR Superstore, and then there's another role with us. I don't know whether you recall them. The VR Superstore is one of our most active customers. So what Chidima, could you make a note to talk to Dimitri about Kunle?
Okay.
And in terms of, but you can only do one volunteer. If you're volunteering, we suggest you stick with one company during a volunteer term rather than try to do 2. The data scientist role with us, I believe this is with our research team. We have a new team called research. And unlike other teams inside SkilledUp Live, I don't actually know too much about this team. It's It's run by Kingsley from Nigeria, and I have given him a freedom to decide how he wants to build this team. And I think he's a little bit busy right now. But again, we can make a which from those two roles, which one do you really want?
The two roles you're referring to is project management and then data science.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the project management, I think I can do that effortlessly. I'd rather just probably dwell on that for now. But if that is not available, I'll do the data science because I need to scale up there. It's still a developing area for me. And if I have people I can work with that can help me, I'd rather work with them as well.
Sorry, I didn't quite understand. Do you want the data science one or the project management one?
Yeah, I said whichever is available, but I prefer the project management role if it's available.
I'm asking you the question.
Okay. Project management.
Okay. So could Chidima, could you speak to Dimitri?
Okay. I just want to confirm you're Kunle Teller, right? Is that your name on your profile?
Yes.
Okay.
So
okay.
One of the things I did is I took the registration list. I'll make a note so you don't have to. I'll share this afterwards with you, Chidima.
All right. Okay.
So the other bit for me is the time difference. I don't know whether it will matter when
I don't think it would. If you volunteer for us, the time difference does not matter.
Okay.
Because this is with VR Superstore, we have to ask him. I mean, VR Superstore is an American company.
Okay.
But Dimitri is, I think, at the moment he's residing in France. But it should not be a problem because you are volunteering for typically about 2 hours, so it shouldn't be.
All right.
Okay, so we can Chidima can follow that up, and Chidima, I have a spreadsheet going, so I'll give you access to it up.
All right.
Okay, so so we got Rati's UX design internships. So with SkilledUp Life, there are certain terms we use. We do not provide internships. We provide what we call volunteering opportunities. They are different because our volunteering is never full-time. Typically, we are asking people to commit 2 to 3 hours per day for 60 volunteer days under a 3 months volunteer agreement. Okay, so we do have quite a number of UX opportunities. Have you applied for any? Ratish, do you want to speak? Oh, sorry, I jumped. There's more questions. I seem to have jumped through. Sorry, but please go ahead. Okay. Can I not? Ratish, do you want to speak or?
Okay, while we wait for more questions, I'll go through your profiles and reach out to all of you that attended this training.
Well, I have a question, or is it like I need more enlightening on some things? I think I reached out to Chidima a few weeks back. I joined SkilledUp Live, I think 2 weeks ago. And well, I'm new into the world of product designing and I'm doing pretty well. I just concluded my course with Utiva and I'm currently working on my project. But going through this SkilledUp Live, I noticed that what I actually want to do is not actually there because I want to major in healthcare UX designing. I want to major, I'm basically health professional, so I want to major in that. And from what I saw so far, it's more of finance and all. So my question is, do I have a place here?
So do you have a place here? Do you mean with ourselves or with companies on SkilledUp Live?
Yes, with companies that major in health UX designing.
Okay. So typically our service is only available to technology companies.
Okay.
We have 1 or 2 companies who doesn't actually confirm but majority of them are building products. So each products, I suppose you need a user interface and you need some sort of a UX.
Okay.
I I operate slightly differently from most people, and I just typically I like to think I know what what our customers need, and therefore I tend to bypass UX and I just go straight into UI.
Okay.
So we ourselves might not have UX, but our customers do ask for UX design. So if you actually go and look at the opportunities, you ought to find some.
Yeah, I couldn't find any. I tried applying for some. It's saying I think it's closed or something. So I don't know.
Okay, if it's not related to health, the
Yeah,
health
if
industry,
it's not
you're not
related to, as
interested.
long as it's UX UI, I'm okay with it.
So are you interested in UI as well, or just UX?
UI UX, but
Okay. Oh,
But in the health sector, I think she's being specific here.
yeah. Okay, I don't think we have health tech companies right now.
okay.
But if you're a newbie, except
Yeah, I'm a
your
newbie, so
rigid
I'm hoping to tech also if I can volunteer and build more skills on, leverage on what I can learn. I'm okay.
I think it would be best if you if you are not too rigid about maintaining, as in looking out for just health related UI UX opportunities. Why
Okay.
not try your hands on what is available?
Okay.
At least I don't think there should be major difference in this.
Okay.
It's basically the same. But the I think you should be more concerned with getting the opportunity, because like I've seen we have a lot of applicants, that are also from that background. So
Okay.
your profile it should be a kind of top notch to be able to beat the competition.
Okay.
I can't find you any applications. That's why. Have you applied for any?
No, no.
Okay, okay. So that's why I can't. I was just looking to see whether you applied and
No, I've not.
okay. Did you have a full profile?
Yes, I have 90%
Okay.
profile on SkilledUp Live.
Okay. Right. So there's few. Okay. Right. I think I should read from the top. Rather. So we have a question from Paula. I do not have any experience. Never worked. Just got out of high school. And I only have a diploma in human resources. So how can I fill in my profile for someone who hasn't had experience? So you can only talk about what you have. So obviously in this case, you can talk a lot more about the diploma you have. But the key area here is the section under About Me. So use the About Me section to introduce yourself, introduce the career path you're going to follow, and the type of opportunity you are interested in. So look at all the listed opportunities around human resources. So Paula, are you actually, do you know that whether you are interested in HR role, or what exactly do you want, Paula? Now, just to give you some example, in the past, we had a person called Vishma join us. She was doing a marketing. Paula, go ahead, please go ahead. Hello? Paula? Paula, are you going to speak? Or? Okay, all right. So if you can speak, that would be helpful, because the idea behind SkilledUp Live is that as long as you are 18 years old and you have access to internet, you should be able to achieve whatever you want. We are here to give an opportunity for everybody. It doesn't matter where you are. I mean, obviously, there are issues that if you don't speak the language, then some stumbling blocks there, but other than that, it shouldn't be a problem. Paula, please go ahead.
We can't hear you. I don't know whether you're having network issues. Can't hear you.
Okay. So let me quickly go through these questions, then I'll give you others a chance. Okay, so we got Jacqueline. Can I get an offer letter for my opt if I become a UI UX design volunteer? I don't know by offer letter. We don't create jobs. We create opportunities for you to get experience. If and every time you actually complete a volunteer term from the company, you should be getting a letter of recommendation and a testimonial. If you haven't, you should ask them. You can complain to us as well, and we can follow through.
The opt is OPT actually. So I will graduate my graduate program this December. So after that I need a like job offer. I mean, it's volunteer job, I understand, but I need a job like offer letter so I can submit it to my school, and then let's present me. I volunteered volunteer for SkilledUp Life.
Okay, let me answer that. When you are given an opportunity to volunteer with any organization, including SkilledUp Life, you will get a kind of welcome email that comes with an offer. I guess
Okay.
that should serve. Yeah, there will be an email, informing you that you have been given the opportunity to volunteer with the company and other details. So that, I guess, should suffice for what you are looking for.
Okay, I see. I have another question about so right now, I check a SkillUp Life website. I only saw one UI UX volunteer opportunity. Is there any other UI UX opportunities I can apply for it? Because I saw last one is already invalid. I cannot
Um,
apply for it anymore.
okay. Let me quickly check the website.
Okay.
If there is none currently, just keep checking. From time to time, we get new opportunities, new listing.
Okay.
So you can always get one as in no time.
Yeah, so I think we have taken 2 people. I mean, do you have any experience on UI?
Yes, about 1 year internship, and my program is 2 years.
Okay. Do you have any WordPress experience at all?
Sorry, could you second?
You know WordPress?
Oh, I use Squarespace and Web for. I don't use WordPress right now, but I can try to learn it because I actually several videos when I want to build when I start here building my portfolio website.
Do you already have portfolio then?
Yes, I have it.
Okay. Okay. So I mean, the problem with working volunteering directly with me means I have very little time. So I do have a need, but I'm looking for someone very, very experienced, somebody who can do better than me. I'm not a designer. But Chidima, do you want to make a note about Jacqueline and see what we can do?
All right.
Yeah, thank you.
So then we got Maya, any virtual assistant opportunity. Yeah, so what we are recommending so we have 2 types of customers. We have, we changed slightly. So especially if you are in UI UX, please take a look at the new web pages I designed. I send an email out, not a single person reply back. Right, the last newsletter that you got about this event, I think I mentioned saying, please comment, send me some feedback on this. Not a single person did. So when you get an email like that newsletter, you ought, if you really want an opportunity, you should really send some comments. That's another way to get noticed. In terms of what I was saying is that we have two types of customers. We have what we call the self-service standard plan customers, and we have advanced plan. So for the advanced plan, we ourselves going to spend a lot of time trying to teach our customers how best to get build teams with our volunteers who are you. And part of that is we are recommending those customers to actually have a HR volunteer and an executive assistant as the first two hires they're going to do. So there ought to be a lot of opportunities for virtual assistants. I myself has one, Julia. She's amazing. And before I start SkilledUp Life, I never had a assistant, so it's really nice to have one. Okay, next one. I'm conscious about the time, so I'm gonna fly through this.
Sorry, I want to say something to Paula quickly.
Yeah, go
Hello,
ahead.
Paula. I don't know whether, since you couldn't speak, but you said you don't have experience. I just want to give you some heads up on what to do. While in school, did you do anything? Maybe the student union, maybe you were maybe an exco or something. If there's anything you ever did where you exhibited leadership skills, or you were maybe a part of a committee that did something, there's always a way to go around this. You should maybe talk about something you did outside your normal academics, and mention the skills used. We call them transferable skills. So you should be able to talk about these, and by doing that, you are showing off the skills that can also be, useful for an HR, professional. I don't know whether you understand what I'm trying to say. So when you don't have experience, talk about things you did. You may not have been paid to do. It may not have been a paid job, but things you did for your school or something. I know that school gives you opportunity to show your strength in diverse ways. So mention those things, and that I believe should also help to cover up for your lack of work experience.
I mean, we have given opportunities for people who had no experience whatsoever. So I think you ought to be able to get opportunity, but you had to be very good at completing the profile, etc., as Chidima explains. So conscious of the time, let's go through very quickly. Okay, this Kasarachi is asking interested in hiring project managers because that's what I want. Also, we got Olanike saying she wants the project management role. We ourselves don't have project management roles because we don't really run projects ourselves, but our customers do. So there ought to be some roles, companies asking for project management. When it comes to us, we have what we call a product manager role, which is quite different. But we should have some. Okay, Tandu, I would love the data science volunteer work. I don't know. We might have some data science work, data science opportunities. I see. Please, you raise your hand. Please go ahead then.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much for this opportunity. About 2 months ago, I was opportune to join Skill Live meeting on the what's it called, LinkedIn, and from there I got to know what Skill Live is all about, and I registered with Skill Live, and I think I had about 70 something or 80 something percentage. And I saw a company, I registered with the company. And since that 2 months ago till now, I've never had anything. I've not seen anything. I don't know what is the next steps to do. I don't know. So, and that is why I'm raising up my hand here. If you can just give me the next steps to do, or maybe if there's any next instruction that I should be waiting for from the company. Thank you.
Okay. Like I said, I'm going to go through the profiles at the end of this meeting and reach out to you individually.
Yeah,
So
I think
the most important thing is the profile. If we had enough time, we would have gone through it together. But because we don't have much time on this call, so I'll do that and reach out via email. So please look out for the email and respond where necessary.
okay.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you very much.
Okay,
You're welcome.
I just want to highlight something very important. If you actually engage with a company through SkilledUp Life, make sure you sign a volunteer agreement before you volunteer. It is very important. Now, we are here to give everybody a chance, both the volunteers who are you and also tech companies. Now, because we want to help the tech companies who especially don't have money to hire people, some of them don't actually have any experience of building companies, because we want to give everyone an opportunity. So it is possible that I come to realize recently that some companies are engaging with volunteers without signing this vital document called volunteer agreement. So please make sure that you ask for one if you're not given one. Second, that agreement ought to say what you will be doing, right? So that's important. So I want to highlight that. Okay, let's go in through there. So Paula, I mean, spoke to already. Digital marketers and web designers. So digital marketing is quite a broad term. I think there are a lot of opportunities. So just to give you an example of our own marketing team, it's split into 4 areas. We have content creation, copywriters, designers, video editors. We have content distribution, social media, basically. We have events. We run events every day on LinkedIn. The web design side is actually all the web, our website is all done by me. So, but I'm looking for help. And we are building a case studies team. We are building a PR team. So those are I'm speaking just about ourselves, roles in marketing. Web designers, obviously, developing websites. So Zach, I think we spoke to you earlier. I got Emma was shortlisted as administrative assistant, but the link sent to me wasn't active. Okay, Chidima, if you can follow up. So another thing you need to realize is that some companies just use our service for 1 month, right? And when they do that, after that 1 month, they can't use our service. So if you have applied for a role and they haven't actually done anything about it, it's possible those links will be dead links. Okay, but we have support run by Chidima. It's on the bottom right of the website. So any given time, you can actually talk to somebody and inquire about why you are not getting an opportunity. You have to be very specific, saying, I apply for this. If you have a link, share that, and our support team will help. So I think I went through all of them, but we got 8 minutes. So if anyone got any questions, please raise your hand. All right. If you're not getting any roles, you had to be vocal. You had to, raise awareness. So we are going to try to run this at least once a month and possibly twice. Yes, Jacqueline, I got your email already. Thank you. If you are interested in HR, we are trying to run HR volunteer training in addition to this. That will be run by Cecilia. But we run sessions on LinkedIn every day. So that's another chance to come and talk to us, learn about what we are, what we are doing. And sometimes we have companies attending those events as well. So you get a chance to talk to companies as well. Okay. No UX opportunities. Okay. Anything else? Anybody want to talk? Chidima, do you want to chat while I'll go and take a look at the UX roles?
Okay. So like I said earlier, the most important thing is the profile. That's why I offered to go through your profiles. So if there's any need for correction, I will let you know. Once you have a good profile and you apply, you stand a chance of getting invite from these companies. So, and again, I mentioned attitude. I know that at some point you're going to get a chance to volunteer. Please be at your best attitude. If you have any issues with anybody, you can always feel free to reach out to support. We handle any issues that arises, but please be of best attitude. We want to build a healthy community. We want to help you. So you help us by also being of the best attitude, so that uh our companies can, because without the companies you can't gain that experience. So we need those companies to be around to give you opportunity for learning, learning on their using their businesses to learn. But if you use your attitude and you put them away, they will not come around. So let us be of the best attitude and report whenever it's necessary. Thank you.
Kehinde, I just looked at it. Yes, you're right. There isn't any opportunities. There's a couple of them, but they seem to have closed. Don't give up hope, because the opportunities come quite often. And one of the other aspects is that because volunteering is only 3 months long, typically if you commit every day, then what happens is that when one person's volunteer come to an end, the companies, especially us, we would recruit another person to take over. So they are revolving. It might be that bad timing today, but if you keep an eye on, you should see some other opportunities coming through. We got 5 minutes left. Do you have any feedback for us? How can we be better? If you have feedback, let us know, because we are not perfect by any means. I mean, especially if you are in UI UX, you know how bad our dashboard is, right? So you might not be working on a volunteer opportunity, but you can always send us feedback, so you can be proactive in that manner, and that way you could get attention of ourselves. You might also want to take a look at some of our customers' website, and you might look at saying, how they could improve. And then, through SkilledUp Live, if you go to the company profile, there's a button called Contact Me. You could just send a direct message and send some suggestions saying that I took a look at your website. This is what's wrong with it. It might be a product. You might be able to sign up and register and take a look inside. Be proactive. So there are lots of different ways that you could get attention. Project managers, Kasaraj is asking. Let me go and look, because I think project manager roles are available from our customers, but not from us. At the moment, I can't find any, but I know in the past there has been project management roles. Tech project manager, 1 minute. Okay, some of these roles seems to be closed. Okay, I think right now I can't find any, but again, there has been project manager roles. Oh, there is one project manager roles with HR Superstore. So I just pasted the link. So go ahead, Paula, do you want to say something? Hi, Mbali. Please go ahead. You raise your hand.
Yes, hello. How are you?
I am okay. Thank you.
I'm good, thanks. Okay. Do you necessarily need to have?
Sorry, go ahead. There was some noise, I think. Please go ahead.
Okay, all right. Do you necessarily need to have a particular experience in a certain field for you to volunteer, or can you learn on the job? Like myself, I'm very good with writing. I'm just a writer, and I'm interested in copywriting maybe, or content writing, something like that. Or do I really need to get specific experience in terms of that? Because I don't have that particular experience yet. I know how to, I'm good at it. So I'm just interested in knowing that.
No, you don't need to. I mean, if you're good at something, yes, you should be able to. I mean, so right now, I don't know whether they have taken any. Please take a look at Wavebox. Wavebox is one of our new customers. I think they were looking for technical writers. Wavebox.
Technical writers.
I don't know whether any of you came across Mithun, who ran a lot of shows for us. He was with us for 3 years. So he just joined Wavebox. He left us yesterday. He's now part of Wavebox. So he'll be no more people to help. And they do have an opportunity for copywriters. Now, we ourselves has a copywriting team under Godwin, and we are constantly bringing more people in. What we really look for is people who are committed. Obviously, if you're copywriting, you need to be able to write good English. But if you have that, and if you're committed, then that's all we ask for, right?
Yes, perfect.
So the big problem we have is that in our own team, 60% of people who have joined my team has given up and left.
Is it?
That's a big problem we have. So I mean, we don't have an answer of how to solve this particular problem, but that's why commitment is far more important. Let's say lack of experience in a certain area. Because if you're committed, you can achieve anything, in my opinion.
Yes, absolutely. I agree.
And especially with copywriting, and I think, which country are you from?
I'm from South Africa.
Okay, that's even better for us, because our strength right now is in Nigeria, and we need to diversify a bit more. So have a look, and if you don't find anything, please speak to Chidima. Said that we had this conversation, then we can actually go and create an opportunity for you.
Oh, perfect. That would be so appreciated.
You're not gonna let me down.
Excuse me?
Provided you're not gonna.
No, I won't. I promise. Okay, can I get Chidima's email address, or how are we going to contact each other?
Is Chidima still here?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay.
Yes, Chidima.
Okay, let me drop my email address.
I'm so excited.
But you can also reach me on by clicking on the chat widget on the website.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. No problem. No problem.
So we have gone about.
But am I still going to have your email address on there? Can you drop it on the
I
chat?
just dropped my email address.
Thank you so much, Chidima.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
There you go. But I can't see it. I can't see anything. Okay, no, it's fine.
Okay.
Some I think the one I shared link I have shared with one person only. So that was so I just shared the opportunity with the project manager role.
All right. Oh, okay.
So I think what we want to do is, especially after when we go into January, I want us to be more organized. I'm speaking to everybody, not just you, Mbali.
Oh, okay. All right.
So
Can
I
I
think,
mute myself then?
sorry?
Can I mute myself then?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, so I think we are still very, there's many areas where we need to improve, but we are learning, and I think the area that so there's a big problem we have, which is this issue with there are lots of problems, but one of the big problems we have is that people not honoring the volunteer agreement, and sort of ghosting us and disappearing, not following up and not doing what they agreed to do. So this, I fully understand why this is happening, but we need to find a way to reduce that. If you can reduce that, then more and more tech companies will subscribe to our service. At the moment, it's not happening because of this problem we have on the volunteer side. But if we can solve that problem or reduce that problem, more and more companies will join, and then we can create more opportunities for everybody. And this is a constant problem, and we got to find a way to solve that, because we want to give an opportunity for everybody. So the last question, I think, I'm in France. I'm currently looking for volunteer jobs for English speakers, right? Everything's okay. Talking about language, especially in accounting. So accounting opportunities are a little bit slim. Christabel, what type of accounting do you want? We have a specific role with D-Light. By the way, D-Light is one of my other little ventures. Somebody asked about data entry roles. Emma, so D-Light should have data entry roles. We need more people into that team. In terms of accounting, it's not actually an accounting opportunity we have. We have what's called cap table. So cap table is basically, if you're running a company, you have shareholders, and this is about mapping who the shareholders are. So it's a little bit related to more related to finance than accounting. So if you are interested in that role, we have a live role right now, Christabel, on D-Light, right? But it is not the day-to-day accounting that you might want. We almost all roles, well, that's not true, are in English, but we do have a number of roles in Spanish, French. So we have an events team, and we're trying to build capability in multiple languages. So if you're into events, you want to be part of that, we have opportunities. In addition to that, we now have a new customer from Colombia who's a Spanish speaker, so they might be looking for Spanish speakers. So we cater for multiple languages as well in that way, but not too much at the moment. Right, before we end, is there anybody else got a final question or anything you want to say? Business, okay. So, okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much for taking an hour of your time and joining us. Hopefully you learned a few things and we learned as well. Take care, and we'll see you soon. Have a great weekend.
Bye. Do have a great weekend.
Thank you. Bye-bye.